I like
right.
the way, as soon as you hear your music and you see yourself in a text, you just jump right to the
I do. Look
head
at
of
that
the couch.
dashing man.
Yep.
I mean, whatever.
I got a mint in my mouth, so I'm just going to sit
What
back and
are
let
you
take
eating
over.
while I'm trying to do entertainment news?
No, I just got a mint.
Frasier. All right, fine. I hope this doesn't interfere with your wolf howl. Can you howl with a tic-tac? Projectile.
We'll find out here.
Let's see.
No, let's go.
All right, fine.
It'll be a projectile through your shot.
We're talking about New Moon. Well done, Frasier. Yes, New Moon Madness. As you know, the movie opened last night at midnight, and guess what? The vampire is already taking a big bite out of Hollywood history. Just those midnight screenings brought in a stunning $26.3 million. That is a new box office record, stealing the crown from Harry Potter and trouncing The Dark Knight. New Moon Madness indeed, and in just 3 minutes from now, I'll have your Colorado exclusive as we sit down one-on-one with the starring wolf, Taylor Lautner. It's a very fascinating guy. You want to see that interview, and we're glad to bring it to you. There's only one thing bigger than New Moon, and that's Oprah. You know I love my Oprah. It's true. I'm not ashamed to say it. And you heard it right here on this show, breaking news yesterday. The queen of daytime TV is hanging up her crown. Let's head out to L.A. to get the dish from my pals at TMZ.com. Every day, I swear, Dax's hair gets bigger. Your hair is now literally like 2 feet high in the front. I love it, man.
I'm like a chia pet.
Dax. Yeah. Well, I hope this doesn't affect your ability to tell me about Oprah, because you broke the news yesterday about Oprah's retirement, and she was sort of teary-eyed about it, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, she made the announcement this morning on her television show, the official announcement, and she got all choked up. But you know what? She's not going to disappear forever. Oprah is the queen of media, so she's obviously going to be smart and savvy about how all this goes down. And she's already, made the announcement during sweeps, which is already a brilliant move because she's making millions of viewers turn in to watch her show. But on that same time, she's going, oh, come back next season, and it's going to be bigger and better than we've ever done before. So she's already preparing to get ratings for next season. But on top of that, when she moves out of her time slot, it looks like Dr. Oz is going to move right into her time slot, which she produces that show. So it's like money's going to keep flowing into Oprah no matter what she does.
And let's be honest, Dax, I know you schmooze with a lot of people. You know Oprah personally, don't you?
Oh, we hang out on the weekends. I go up to her Santa Barbara house.
You and Gail chill out?
Yeah. Oprah, Gail, and myself, and maybe Stedman every once in a while.
And your hair. Your hair takes up a whole extra seat in the car.
Exactly.
We talk about good stuff, bad stuff, unusual stuff. This is actually some scary stuff. There was an accident with the Miley Cyrus tour bus, and there was a fatality, was there not? What happened there?
Yeah, unfortunately, the tour was going through Virginia, and one of the drivers of the bus, we're hearing that maybe he had a heart attack or some kind of medical problem, but was veering off the road, ended up going off, swerving, flipping the bus onto its side. He ended up passing away. There was 14 people or so in the bus at the time. 9 of them had minor injuries, but Miley was not on board. This was most of her crew members. So she is safe and sound. We don't know if she was in a bus behind or flying. They haven't really made that clear at this time. But just a scary incident. She went and talked about the bus driver on her website and said that her thoughts and prayers go out to his family, and she's going to miss him very, very much. Because, it's a pretty tight family when you're out traveling and touring around the country. Those are the people you see day in and day out, and it's like losing a family member.
Yep, really is, Dax. Sad story for sure. Appreciate your time. Hey, we're going to go now and talk more about New Moon. Are you a vampire or a werewolf guy?
What? Neither.
Neither?
I don't. That hair, vampire.
With that hair, we say vampire.
All right.
You look like our Pats.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Take it easy, Dax. TMZ.com. Dax, by the way, was raised in Colorado Springs. He lived right down the road, so he's a great guy.
Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
Yeah, just down the road.
Yeah. A little closer than Colorado Springs.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have him nonetheless.
By the way, do you happen to know, just quickly, is Oprah calling it quits in May of 2011? Does that mark her 25th year? Did I hear that?
Oh, it's September of 2011.
No, I think it's May.
September. Oh, jeez, we're like the odd couple. We're Oscar
Dana,
and Felix. Either way.
Google it and make me right. You go on to New Moon. I know.
Fine. Don't you Google me, Dave Frasier. Don't you challenge me via Google. Let me talk about something that I am quite familiar with, New Moon. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to want to snag your tickets. I saw it 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles, and I have to say, I thought the movie was beautiful. I'm not a big fan of the books, but I thought the movie really is a cool exploration of love and loss and making those tough choices about following your heart or your head. I enjoyed the film quite a bit. Hope you do as well. All this week we've given you the Colorado exclusive, sitting down with all of the stars, and today we round out our week with the werewolf, with the ripped abs, Taylor Lautner. Obviously it was an intense thing for you. How did you get in such amazing shape?
A lot of hard work. Everybody thinks getting into the gym was the hardest part, but I mean, I was extremely motivated. I knew where my character had to win. I didn't have an option. That's what I had to do. But the hardest part was definitely the eating. Constantly eating every 2 hours. So that was pretty hard.
Wow, like 5 dozen eggs.
That's exactly, you got that down.
I know, that's how I have this physique.
That's how you have this. Mm-hmm.
Wait, I asked back in Denver, we're from Colorado, werewolf versus vampire.
Go Broncos, okay.
Thank you for that.
Werewolves versus vampire.
And the audience came in, it was 60-40 vampire.
It's not bad.
You'll take that?
Maybe we can change some opinions. Possibly.
Oh, I see.
It all depends. It all depends. I mean, Edward, if we're talking vampire, werewolf, whatever, okay, you're a vampire person. But, I mean, Edward and Jacob, they're just completely opposite guys. So it's not really, I can't really do anything about that. It's just what kind of guy you like.
But you're such a good guy in this movie, too. I mean, this whole idea of which one should I choose?
Right.
Which one should I choose? Have you ever felt that in your life? I mean, it has to be an interesting pull of, you know, follow your heart or follow your mind.
Yes, that totally makes sense. I think that's why so many people can relate to this series, is we've all been in this situation, not with a vampire or a werewolf, but something like that. So, yeah, I think we can all relate to what's happening in these characters' lives.
Is it surreal to you? I mean, you're so young and you're very talented. I love watching you on screen.
Oh, thank you.
But are you ever like, oh my God, I'm going to be on a poster in every teenage girl's bedroom across America? I mean, has this sunk into you yet?
No, it hasn't. I don't think it ever will. It's just, it's different. It is, but it's Twilight.
To say the least. How do you find, like, what is the thing you do to, like, get away from Hollywood, get away from the fame, the screaming girls? Is there something or somebody or that grounds you?
I think what's most important is just to stay true to yourself, spend time with the people you love, your family, your friends, and whenever I'm not busy, whenever I'm not filming or doing promos, that's what I'll be doing.
A great guy, and I thought actually the entire cast, really, really nice people,
Yeah.
and thrust into this fame that's really overwhelming for a lot of them.
Yeah.
But the movie is good. And one side note now, on live television, Dave Frazier is going to apologize to me.
September 9th, 2011.
I was right.
Oprah's
Don't challenge me on my Oprah.
Oprah's last show.
Oprah's last show is in September. I won. And one final quick note,
Yeah.
comic Christopher Titus. He had a show on our station, Fox, a couple years back.
Yeah.
Very funny man. He's
Yeah.
going to be playing at the Landmark Comedy Works this weekend. I'm going to head that way tomorrow, so go out and check him out there at the Landmark tomorrow. Very, very funny comic.
Yeah, see if you can find this guy there. All right, deep fried turkey. It's become the latest craze hitting the Thanksgiving table over the past few years. Trouble is, it's not the safest cooking method. Check this out.
That wouldn't happen if you cooked tofu, Frazier. We're coming up next. We're going to fry turkey with a real expert, showing us how to get the perfect bird without having to call the fire department.
Good idea.